guys, you're watching Geeks Assemble, and today we're going to do the last of the end of the effing world. We've done a review of Series 1, and we did a review of Episode 1 to Episode 4. Now we're doing Episode 5, 6, 7, and 8 today, and that's it. We finished it. We finished Series 1 and Series 2. So yeah, without further ado, let's get on to it. Episode 5. I found it quite interesting. Obviously it leads from the motor B&B where they stayed at, and Bonnie has left her gun in the pharmacy after a little injury she needed fixing at, and the pharmacist sees the gun, doesn't call the police, he just wants to try and get the gun off her to save whatever needs doing. He also thinks that James has actually been hurting her or something, so he gives James some bad looks and stuff like that, which was comical in a way. Yeah, I found this to be an intriguing one. Will Bonnie get the gun, sort of thing, and Alyssa's just had enough of Bonnie, and she just wants to go home. She needs to do the right thing, and she needs to tell her husband that she wants a divorce straight away from after having a wedding with him. And they do that. James and Alyssa have problems, beef, and it's like, right, that's it. And said, what about Bonnie? Screw Bonnie, and drives off. And Bonnie's left at the pharmacy after she got her gun back. And then Bonnie's on the run, ready to chase them down and finally do what she needs to do, leading us into the other episode. But yeah, basically Alyssa's breaking up with her boyfriend. It kind of didn't feel right anyway, so I'm kind of glad that they fizzled out because it weren't really working, was it? And yeah, then we move towards really falling places between Alyssa, her boyfriend, her husband's sister, and Alyssa talking out and stuff like that. And then we move towards the calf. Alyssa's working at a calf. She's almost the only one working there at the moment, and Bonnie arrives. But also, James sees Bonnie and he starts questioning and sees Bonnie's talking to Alyssa's family and stuff like that, trying to find out where Alyssa is. And James is on it. He knows something's up and he has to chase her down to save Alyssa's life one last time. And Bonnie's there, and the reveal of her she's got a gun. She wants to know why you killed her boyfriend, and the big reveal of that, and then well, to the characters, we already knew that, and James finding out with the book as well, and it leaves in the cliffhanger. And then we get into episode 7 where it's all on the calf, it's all focusing down there, it's all going a talkative episode of basically what's happened throughout all this time, and it's a long going thing. And then the policeman arrives, and then he goes out and sees the gun, and he calls for backup, and the police arrive towards the end of the episode. But mainly we have James trying to save the day, but then gets caught, and you get this cut scene where Bonnie's got both of them, and she shoots both of them in her head, and how she would play it out, and you're like, whoa, and that scene was powerful, and like, oh my god, cut you off the feet, and pulled you towards the sofa going like, whoa, what has just happened here? And then you realise it's just a flashback, and you're like, whew. And then Bonnie's ready to kill herself because she's had enough, and then James and Alyssa grab hold and get rid of her. After all that, after all the threatening, after all this, they could just get rid of her. They didn't want her to kill herself, so she got out. And then we cut to the final episode, the police, the statements, all that jazz, and Alyssa decides to go back to their house, maybe to face her demons, get rid of all this. She's been trapped in this constantly ever since James stabbed that guy. Yeah, and Melissa tries to face the demons. James thinks she's going to kill herself in the house, so he tries to drive down there after he's done his statement, and then we get that he's hugging her. And he's like, you can say they both love each other, really. And we come towards the end of the end of the series, the end of the show, and they're putting his dad's ashes in the ground and stuff like that, where his mum and dad met. And you kind of realise the whole series was building towards this. At the start of the series, they had so much baggage, they had so much history, so much stuff pulling them down and dragging them down. And like James was holding his dad's ashes almost throughout the whole of the series, and he's finally letting go and putting the ashes down. Melissa's moving on and went into the house to try and move away from that. It's about all these two characters facing their demons and letting go of all that baggage. Like the ashes putting them down, they're putting all their negativity down as well, which I kind of found a solution, or what it struck me as anyway. All these characters had so much baggage throughout the series, they're finally letting go by the end. And then James and Alyssa finally tell each other they love each other and they're going to try a relationship, and it drifts off there. And that is a perfect way, I think, to end this. So there's not much more story they can do. I've heard there won't be a series 3, so, you know, I think that's a perfect way to end off these characters finally saying they love each other, finally going off together, but also letting go of all that baggage, and that with all the journey they had from series 1, and series 2 definitely made that come towards an end. So yeah, there we go. That's my thoughts on the 5, 6, 7 and 8 episodes and series 2 in general. What I'd give this series out of 10, I'm going to give it a 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10, I think it's a solid one, but I do prefer series 1 and series 2 in my eyes. But yeah, hope you enjoy. Let me know down below what you thought of this series, and if you don't want to hear any more of the end of the effing world, we do 21 Jump Street, Cornetto trilogy, Harry Potter, Marvel, DC, Merlin, Being Human, Doctor Who, and Gotham, and so much more TV shows, Rick and Morty. We do so much TV shows for everyone and anything. So this channel's really for everyone. So you might as well subscribe for more reviews in the future. Get the little bell so you don't miss a video, and give this video a thumbs up because it helps the algorithm, and subscribe because we're trying to get to the channel goal. Or share the video to a friend you may think might like this. It really does help, and I'll see you guys in the video very soon. Have a nice day.